This is what we are facing. Now imagine it aimed at your house.
I don't know what happened there, but Israel's UN ambassador showing off an Iranian drone that was used in an attack in the region. For some insight on the changing battlefield, Fox News senior correspondent Benjamin Hall joins us now. Benjamin, what was going on there? I have no idea.
One of the weapons everyone is talking about are the drones.
Right.
They say that Iran may have up to sort of hundreds of thousands of them, and they cost $20,000, and they're being fired across, and we were using missiles, Patriot missiles worth millions to shoot them down. But we just heard from Admiral Cooper. They have technology of their own. They're shooting them down for a lot less. And we heard earlier on that perhaps the Ukrainians might come on board and give their advice as well, because those drones are being fired all over Ukraine. So it's modern warfare. It's cheap. It doesn't cost so much, and we're adapting.
What do you think of that offer of assistance from Zelensky?
Well, it comes a day after President Trump called him P.T. Barnum. So it's not, I mean, the relationship there isn't strong. But look, the Ukrainians have worked very hard to figure out how to do it on the cheap. And I think President Trump also said that they would welcome help from anywhere if it helps them. So, look, that relationship is never going to be close, and President Trump's trying to solve that. But
I'm really interested in the technological changes of war, and you've covered so many different ones. I mean, this is really dramatically different.
Absolutely, and the things that we are seeing every single day, the communications, the pulses they're using, are things we've never used. And I think that Iran is being really hit back on so many levels that it doesn't understand. We saw it in Venezuela, the ability to hit pulses over a city. You can take them all out. And you were saying that we're not hearing a lot out of Tehran. It's because the US is shutting down so much communications. They cannot talk to one another. They are sitting there, they can't talk, and they're being bombed constantly.
Is that why they get together in person and then get annihilated?
Well, there's a big question. Why on earth the Ayatollah got together with 49 people? Why they keep meeting? We will never understand. Is it arrogance? Is it because they love martyrdom? They don't mind it if it happens that way, but not the right move.
94 million. First of all, Ben, it's always good to see you. Your family remains in a lot of people's prayers, including mine. 93 million people in Iran. We've heard our desire to destroy their ability, eliminate the ability to develop a nuclear weapon, to launch ballistic missiles, and to perhaps regime change. Do you think these are all three achievable? And if so, how long does that take? And will the American people have the patience for that?
The primary objective is to remove the threat. It's to remove the missiles, it's to hit the nuclear programs, and it's to make sure that they can't rebuild those programs as well. That's the primary goal, and that, I believe, will happen in a few weeks. The question is regime change. How long does that take afterwards? And I was getting messages, very, very rare, from people inside Tehran who support this action and who were saying, just today, you reduce that hierarchy, you get rid of the leaders, and we will rise up. President Trump has said it as well. The people of Iran have to do this. So if you can tear apart the regime, you can tear apart their weapons program, the people of Iran should do it. So, look, that may not happen immediately. I think that might happen over a year or so, but I think the US can go in, do its primary objective, which is get the military, and then the people of Iran really need to be the one.
Can they do that without weapons?
Well, we're already hearing whether or not weapons might be given, but if you demolish the regime to a certain degree, then yes, they can. But yes, it's an important point that they don't have weapons right now.
Can they do it without American ground troops? I mean, that's where I was going to. Can you do it without American troops on the ground, you think?
Yeah, I think already, even before this began, Epic Fury, we saw the millions of Iranians on the streets really destabilizing the regime. And if you totally take apart the regime from the air, I think they certainly can do it, yes.
Just quickly, Vladimir Putin, do you think he obviously watched Venezuela, he's watching Iran. Does this drive him to a deal?
In Ukraine? No, I do not think it does, absolutely. Vladimir Putin has no interest in a deal at all.
Wow.
Can we got to move on, but I want to add, you have a new book out. I just want to make sure that people know about it. And
I do indeed, and I know it's a funny time to be talking about a kid's book, but it's connected to many of the things I learned in war. There's this little hedgehog there, and he stands up and he learns to stop the people who are causing threats, and he finds a way of doing that, and that's the message I teach my children all the time. If there's something wrong happening, you go and you find a way to stop it. So that's happened in the book, and it's also based on a little hedgehog that I took to war zones as well. I've got this little hedgehog. It was with me wherever I went.
I believe it was seen on the 5 when you first were talking about Saved. And
it's like Jesse's hair.
and then he tells his kids where the hedgehog is.
This little guy's been on the 5 before, and he was with me in Ukraine when we were hit. He was in my body armor. We survived, and when I was barely alive, I held on to this hedgehog, and I gripped him for days trying to get out. And I thought, this is going to keep me alive. My kids are going to keep me alive. This hedgehog is in a book now. He's going off around the world. He's creating adventures, and he's hopefully conveying messages to our children, which I think are so important. So
beautiful.
I appreciate you
Awesome.
mentioning the book. Thank you.
Got it.
Congratulations.
All right. Thanks, Benjamin.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.